A spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast location in downtown Orlando through the air. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got O'Neal. Steph Curry's out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Duncan in at power forward. And for the Magic, West is out there with Kobe. Then there's Worthy. Then there's Howard. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the four-man position. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the basket by West.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
Pass to Jordan. Curry outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, we were able to talk with Steve Clifford. I asked about Steph Curry and the problems he poses to defense that fans don't know about. Coach said everyone knows about the shooting, but he's the most slippery guy in the league, too. Constant movement, dips in and around screens all the time. He's hard to locate. And they will have to do their best not to lose Curry in this one. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Jordan following the basket by Dwight Howard. That one good for two.
An effective score from the in-between area of the court. Jordan doing his thing.
For Orlando, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The pass to Worthy. Giannis outside. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
It's stolen by Bryant. All going up court. And Giannis throws it down.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Back to Jordan. To the inside, Duncan, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
What's up?
The Magic have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. West against Curry. West passes to Giannis. Takes a shot at the elbow. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Now here's LeBron. Duncan, the pass to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
6 to shoot, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Shaq.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And, you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Howard. Chicago trailing here. Outside Curry. That one goes. Count it. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Now here's Giannis. He has 6. Howard draws the double. The 3 from Bryant. And it's Curry with the rebound. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Now here's Giannis. Here's West. It's blocked by Shaq. And they'll keep possession.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
Magic have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Antetokounmpo finds Bryant. It's good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Now Jordan, 6 points for him. Pass to Curry. Here's Duncan. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
It's Jordan on the wing. Back to Curry. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. Here are the Magic now. West outside. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
You know, since entering the league at age 18, Antetokounmpo has really grown. The Greek Freak, now one of the league's premier talents, no doubt.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Floats it up for James.
And such a smart pass from Curry. There isn't much this guy can't do with the ball in his hands. He sees the whole court.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 8. Offensive rebound. Howard goes up again, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Now here's James. He kicks it to Jordan. Down low, and Duncan throws it down hard.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Passes it to Giannis. On the wing, Bryant. Guarded by Jordan, and it's Bryant missing.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
James. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Inside. That's good from Howard on the assist from James Worthy. Howard's got 8 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
James, the pass to Jordan. Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got it all tied up now for the Bulls. Here's West. He dishes it to Worthy. Worthy drawing the double team. Here's West. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. LeBron with it, and Worthy picks him up defensively.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
So here is West following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Offline with his 3.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
West up on top, guarded by Curry. A putback, and Howard with the second chance points. He's got 10.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Back to Curry. Duncan trying to break loose. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Scott comes in for Duncan, and it's Bryant in for Jordan. 5 on the clock, and that one good. Giannis has got 12.
And Antetokounmpo really, you know, building on his shooting. That's impressive to see. No way the defense catches up to him when he's rising up right after he gets the pass. No way.
And the basket by Curry.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Howard. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. He's off on the first. That one misses. Reed is checked in for Shaq. Orlando with the ball. It's a three-point game. Here is Cook. Miles with it over James. Here's Howard. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. He's got 12.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Curry, and it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Chicago. That one drops for him. And the Bulls lead by 3.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Clemens. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Bryant. And the pass to Reed. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Here's LeBron. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 5-point Bulls lead.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop LeBron. I mean, he's strong, and when he gets up ahead of steam, he's a freight train.
Here's Howard. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now here's LeBron. He has 6. Outside, Scott. He's looking for James and finds him. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
When the lob is in the right spot for him, LeBron is never going to miss a chance to do something special throwing it down.
Pass to Howard. Nice D from Scott. The Bulls leading by 5. Here's LeBron. Oh, what a finish!
Good. Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Lobbed up there for Howard. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
.12 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside Curry. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for Chicago. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for anyone who thinks this game isn't about hard work, listen to Steph Curry.
I can't tell you how many shots I've taken in my life and how many hours of log practicing, but it started with a love for what I could do and just love shooting, love being in the gym with a ball in my hands, and knew from early I was kind of a natural at it, but in order to get to this level and for me to have gotten better, that's the catalyst.
And as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and I think another key, guys, will be can they continue to hit that mid-range shot? I mean, they've been very effective here early on.
And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. LeBron James is out there with Reed. Then it's Mike Scott. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Bryant in at shooting guard. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Now here's LeBron. Shoots from the elbow. It's Chicago with another bucket.
You know, for LeBron, I think that mid-range shot is an important one for him to have in his bag. It keeps the defense honest.
Cook looking it over to the paint. Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now here's Bryant on its way from Curry for 2. That one rolling around and rims out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
In the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
It's good. Curry's got 14 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here is Cook, guarded by Curry. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And here's James. They'll bring it up for the Bulls. They lead by 4. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. 14 points for him.
You know, once LeBron gets into rhythm, I mean, this shot is butter on a lobster tail, boy. I mean, you see how confident he looks taking it? Count.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Major dominance in it. Comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Bryant dishes to Curry. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Howard controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Scott. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Giannis grabs the miss.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
The Magic have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And he can't get the first one. And Miles is a pretty well-rounded player. I mean, he's a guy who scores at a fairly efficient clip and can defend multiple positions pretty well.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. O'Neal's checked in for Mike Scott. Duncan comes in for Reed. And it's Jordan in for Bryant. So we can't get either to fall. The Bulls leading by 5. And here is Jordan. 10 points for him. Inside, O'Neal. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Cook, the pass to Kobe. The 15-footer, and there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Down low, here's Shaq. Great D that time from Howard. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Worthy, no good. Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And the basket is good. And it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Oh, he's going to get hit with his second flagrant foul of the day, and that's the limit. He's out of the game and on his way to the locker room.
And it's a much earlier end to this game for him than he would have wanted. He brought it on himself, though, Kevin. I mean, 2 fouls that were way too forced.
Hey, G, the official's not cutting him any slack on the second one, but that usually is the way it goes. You know, once you've crossed the line and committed the first flagrant, there's a zero-tolerance policy. We all know that when it comes to the next one. The Bulls making a switch here. Scott's checked in. And that one falls for Howard. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And Howard with the stuff.
You know, showing flashes of his old self here. I mean, when Howard finds that rhythm, he feels like nobody can stop him, and he's right.
Pass to Jordan. Shoots over Kobe. Jordan can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 6. West outside. To the paint. Here's Howard. Bucket is good. Howard's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Michael Jordan on the wing. Back to James. And stolen by Howard. Kobe against Jordan. Here's West. The second effort. Duncan with the block. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Second shot opportunity, but he recovers it, and he gets it back. And he's able to get it back. Such a wide open look. Bryant's got 5.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Now, here's Howard. He's got 25. Drops in the tray.
And this is where the nickname comes from, Mr. Outside. West can kill you from distance.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Here's Jordan. He's got 10. Outside Curry. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Bulls.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Magic.
Pass to Bryant. Lets the three fly. Orlando gets it back.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Now here's Curry. He's got 22. Lobs it up for Jordan. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Curry against West. Feeds to Worthy. And stolen by Scott. To the inside. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Curry. Now it's a 3-point Chicago lead. And Bryant kicks it over to Worthy. On the wing, Bryant. Guarded by Jordan. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open. How about that good look by Jordan on that one?
Bulls have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Now here's Kobe. He has 5. West outside. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Bryant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, that shot was made possible by the work Dwight Howard did.
Here's James. He's got 16, and the shot is good. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
West. Scott pulls it in.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Jordan the pass to Scott. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Worthy. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
One of the most feared, versatile scorers at that forward position. Big game James always seems to make the most out of any situation.
For Orlando, they have missed out on some chances at the line today. 0-6 of 11. Free throw drops for Worthy. Giannis, he's checked in for C.J. Miles. He's perfect from the line this time.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. And then slammed in by Jordan.
Pretty good display of strength by Jordan there. Absorbed the contact and still able to nail the shot.
Bulls shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. The Magic making a switch here. Clemens is checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Reedy's checked in for Scott. That's Bryant in for Curry.
One shot.
Free throw good, Jordan.
Well, when you watch MJ, Michael Jordan, the championship mentality is obvious. He gives his team everything he has to win games, and then some.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
The Magic trail by 7. West outside. A three from Bryant. No good on the shot. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Orlando. Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 17 points in the game. And a wide open look for James. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Magic trail by 9. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And there's Bryant. That's good on the assist by Jordan.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Here's Clemens. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, James.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Now here's West. He has 7. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Clemens. It's all in by the Bulls. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. And the dunk by James.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Clemens passes to Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. Pulls up. Worthy trying to break free. And the shot no good. A bit short.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Giannis throws it down.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, his build and skill set are both platinum level. And he knows how to kick his game up a gear, too.
Here's Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Jordan. Quinn Cooks checked in for Orlando. And so Jordan nails both of them.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now here's Giannis. 21 points in the game. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And they double up James. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Clock at 6. Duncan, the pass to Jordan, over Worthy. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist from Duncan. Jordan's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Bulls lead by 14. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 22 points. And Kenny, Steph Curry, the son of two tremendous athletes who really set a high standard.
Steph wears his father's jersey. You didn't know? You know that, right?
Yeah, number 30.
Yep, you know us for number 30. Yeah.
Kenny the Jet Smith.
Oh, he's good, man. But they'll hit over 40%. That guy was a shooter as well. 40% of his threes for over 16 years.
And Steph's mom was a great volleyball player.
She
Word
was?
is she spines him every time he goes over a certain amount of turnovers. Wow. That's a different type of pressure.
Yeah, man.
No, glad nobody ever did that to you, big fella.
I didn't turn it over.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've got West. Howard is out there with Antetokounmpo, and there's Bryant, and it's Worthy in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. And James throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's Kobe, following the basket by LeBron James.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. He's pretty good at it.
Now here's Duncan. It's stolen by West, and now West pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
West against Curry. Jordan the pass to Duncan. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Duncan's got 12.
Got to admire the focus now. Duncan is really good at overpowering the defense at times. I like seeing him get to work inside.
On the wing, Kobe. The pass to Worthy. That shot misses. Duncan with some nice D. Here's Jordan. Finished off the break. 23 points for Jordan.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's West. He's got 9. Here's Howard. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Howard's got 33 points.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Pass to Jordan. And he goes big time with the dunk right over Kobe Bryant.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome. One of the best dunkers this game has ever seen.
A nice shot by Howard. Howard's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
The feed to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Jordan is something to watch slamming home the ball, man. This guy is really strong and does it with force.
It's Bryant, high post. He's against Jordan.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Worthy. And Chicago also making a switch. Scott's checked in. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Here's LeBron. They get it back.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him, and he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Now here's West. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Howard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Kicks to LeBron. Outside Curry. For three. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there. Kobe with the brilliant assist that time.
Here's LeBron. Jerry West making his last shot. LeBron dishes to Jordan. Shoots over Kobe. Jordan lays it up off the glass. Jordan's got 8 points here in this quarter.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Down low. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The Magic trail by 15. West outside. Passes it to Bryant. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Chicago calls timeout. The Magic making a switch here. Cook's checked in. Jordan inside, defended by West. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength plus excellent agility.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. The Bulls leading by 14. Now Jordan, 33 points for him.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw good, Duncan. And the Bulls making a change here. Ryan's checked in. And Duncan drops them both. The Magic trail by 16. Here is Cook. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Floats it up for Giannis.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
And Bryant kicks to Curry. And they double up Jordan. The dish to Scott. And finished off by Scott.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
An aggressive player who draws attention. Howard is used to getting hit by the defense and plays quite well through contact.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Howard.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
The Magic making a switch here. Clemens is checked in. And both free throws good for Howard. The Bulls leading by 14. Jordan with it. 33 points for him. With the floater, and he sinks the layup. Jordan's got 35.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Here is Cook. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Clemens. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Bryant. Curry outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. And there's the pass to Clemens. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. First free throw is good. And so he hits both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 34, and it's Miles missing. Outside Curry. Dishes to Jordan. Back to Curry. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
LeBron, he's checked in for Chicago.
Safe to say that Curry's going to go down as one of the all-time great free throw shooters.
The Magic trail by 21. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Miles finds Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
A nice shot by Jordan.
And Jordan is simply amazing at finishing through contact. Doesn't matter what you throw at him or who, he finds a way to score.
Pass to Howard. Howard draws the double to the middle. Cook, good.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 19-point game. Michael Jordan on the wing. Floats it up for James. 3-on-3. Here's Clemens. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
First one falls for him. James Worthy's checked in for the Magic. And Chicago also making a switch. Reedy's checked in for Scott. He hits both from the stripe. And so here is Chicago. Outside Curry. Duncan right side. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Now off the inbound, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Orlando.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
And he makes the first. And so Jordan nails both of them. Here's Clemens. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
At the line, shooting 2. Chris Clemens.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And here is Curry. 28 points for him. Stripped away. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Chicago leading by 14. Outside Jordan. Duncan down low. Working on Howard. And the dunk by Duncan.
Boy, an array of jump shots there and post moves as well from Duncan, who's a very efficient scorer.
Pass to Howard. 1:57 left in the third quarter. The shot's good from Worthy. Worthy's got 6.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Here is Cook. The Bulls getting the bucket. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
When he's on the floor, Antetokounmpo makes good things happen inside. I mean, he's got so much size and skill. A lot for the defense to try to contend with.
Now here's Jordan. 43 points in the game. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Clemens. Inside, Howard. Duncan with the block. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by LeBron. Curry's got 30 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Clemens. He has 7. And he dunks it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. That free throw, no good. Kobe's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And he sinks the second. 35 seconds left in the third. Here's Clemens. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Howard. Chicago grabs the miss. Duncan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. James, the pass to Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And how about mixing it up inside there? Steph, still a threat. That nimbleness he has helps him to get that shot off.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Stephen Curry hits them both. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Off target from outside. And so it's the Chicago Bulls out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back to the action after this word. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Chicago leading by 17. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. We've got Reed. Jordan is out there with Curry. And it's LeBron James. And it's Duncan in at the center, filling out the middle.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Here's Clemens. No good off the back of the rim.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And Orlando has possession after LeBron James hitting the three. Howard, the pass to Clemens. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And a missed layup. Curry on the wing. Worthy defending. Curry passes to Duncan. He kicks it to Reed. Count it. Reed's got his first bucket in this one.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Worthy. Pass to Clemens. To the paint. Here's Howard. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Curry on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Orlando, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. And that time, also a missed shot. Left side, Curry. They swipe it. Feeds to Cook. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Magic making a change here. West is checked in. Mike Scott's checked in for the Bulls. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Outside Jordan. Top of the key, Duncan. And it's sent back by Howard. And they get it back. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Magic. Here's Curry. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. That shot is off. The Magic go the other way with it. Bobbed up there for Howard. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You know, Howard knows his limitations on this end, realizes when he should take these kinds of shots.
Outside Jordan. It's stolen by Bryant. Looking to get back on track here. And Bryant slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home. He is just self-willing, this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Here's LeBron, and he drops in the layup off the glass. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered him.
Kobe with the bucket.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Now here's LeBron. Inside. And James throws it down.
LeBron James knows the meaning of the word layup, but he's much more interested in throwing it down when he can.
West passes to Howard. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. Howard dishes to Antetokounmpo. Giannis is double. The feed to Howard. And hammers that one down right in the face of Mike Scott.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Here's James. Worthy trying to break free. Goes back up. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on James Worthy.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
West against Curry. Now here's West. Outside, Kobe. Here's Bryant. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 4 assists in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now, here's Scott. Jordan finds James. On the wing, Scott over Howard. Here's Duncan. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Duncan's got 14 points here in the second half.
And you know, Duncan is an incredible talent. He's a menace on the block. Exceptional at scoring deep inside.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Howard kicks to Antetokounmpo. Magic moving the ball around. The offensive rebound. And hammers that one down right in the face of Mike Scott.
Really, you know what? Trying to keep Antetokounmpo off the glass, that's a tough assignment because he's long and he can leap.
Shooting one. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Giannis. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Chicago. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Worthy, the pass to West. Over Jordan. West gets the bucket.
And you know, a tough, crafty scorer inside. West showing you he's not just an elite jump shooter.
The pass to Curry. Back to Jordan. Duncan with it. He feeds it to Curry. It's stolen by West. Fast break. Here come the Magic.
An excellent play and coming at the right time as well, guys. They need to string together some defensive and offensive possessions like that.
James, the pass to Curry. Kobe with the steal. On up the court. West gets the bucket.
You know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Now here's Jordan. With the teardrop, Scott. No good again that time.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Howard can't hit. The Bulls leading by 11. Curry deciding where to go with it. Good on the jump shot. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And Howard with the second chance points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Curry's shot is good.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Curry against West. Deflects the pass. Here's Kobe. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And another fast break opportunity here for the Magic. Here we go.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Reedy's checked in for Scott. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Bulls leading by 12. Now James lets it fly. Jump shot is good that time. James has got 9 points now in the quarter.
That defense has to worry so much about LeBron as a passer that it opens things
up.
Mercy, mercy me. Bryant skying high to slam it home. Always looking to stuff with style.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Michael Jordan.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. Let's see if they were listening, guys.
Outside Curry. From the high post. And yes, it's good. Curry's got 39.
Yeah, making the right decision off the pig. There aren't many players better. Curry delivers again.
West with the ball. Outside Bryant from downtown. Drains the three-pointer.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Outside Jordan to the left wing. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by Howard. The Magic trail by 11. And here is West. Here's Giannis. And another one falls. Amazing. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
James finds Curry. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Cook is checked in for West. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 9 points. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Duncan. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Duncan's got 7 now in this quarter. Orlando's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Here's the 3. And it's Cook missing. The Bulls leading by 9. James looking around. Duncan trying to break loose. Jordan with the bucket.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Bulls.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Michael.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
And here's the fast break. He dishes it to Giannis, and the layup is good. Antetokounmpo's got 42 in the game.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's Curry. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.